What is up, you guys? Welcome to your ThoughtLoad Thursday. I'm your host, Tyler, this week, and I get both holidays this holiday season. Had Thanksgiving last episode, so if you didn't check that one out, check that message out, as a lot of those things can certainly apply to Christmas time. Just change Thanksgiving with Christmas. But onto today's quick episode here. I wanted to share a little a plan here and now. The title of this is the holiday plan, and a lot of times when you're reading blog posts or tips about how to continue your momentum or have success through the holidays, it's a lot of sacrifice, and at least in my experience, it's just taken away time from enjoying time with family, enjoying the holidays, getting a little break, a little recharge. So this is not going to be an episode on how you can continue to crush your goals through the holidays and limit this and do that and all those things. But I wanted to share with you guys a little plan that I put up the other day, and I've found some good benefit from it. So basically, for me, around this time of year, Christmas leading into New Year's, I spend a lot of time in like brain space thinking about what I did this year, what I didn't do this year that I wanted to, habits that I didn't kick, or new habits that I acquired, both good and bad, and just really start thinking about the year as a whole. And a lot of times I focus on all of the things, all the goals or the things I wanted to accomplish this past year that I didn't hit, and I don't focus on the progress made towards just improving a habit or improving an area of life. So I believe we did an episode on that a while ago, about measuring progress and whatnot. But what I did here, what I wanted to focus on was not necessarily what I did or what I didn't do this year, but I would also always begin to think about, okay, what do I want to implement or change or tweak for next year? Or to start with that January 1, like a lot of people use that as a day to where this is the day that I'm gonna, well, maybe January 2 if you're a little feeling the after effects of New Year's Eve, I guess. I've definitely done that in the past. But all kidding aside, I would really start to think and stress out about all of the things that I want to do. And I'd come up with really good ideas, or like, oh, I really wanted to try that, or I saw this thing. And it would just be a constant, just cluttered mess in my brain. And especially with things as important as lifestyle changes that we want to make, or habits that we want to kick, or new habits that we want to insert into our daily life. A lot of times when you don't write it down, you forget about it. And when January 1 or 2 rolls around and you're like, man, I remember I had a couple things that really sounded awesome that I wanted to do, or I saw a great method for this, and then it's gone. And so what I ended up doing was I brain dumped a lot. I think I spent about 2 days where I started the list one day, popped in, tried to add some more things, as something else came to mind, wrote it down. Like, I kept a little notebook with me for about 2 days. And I came up with almost 2 pages of just little notes of things that I wanted to do or change or improve upon. And this is an extremely cluttered list, but I've also made lists like this in the past where I spend time really trying to organize the list in the beginning, and then I just start to forget everything before I can actually write it down, because I'm so focused on categorizing, like, oh, these are habitual things, or oh, these are just tasks that I want to do, or things that I want to get done around the house, or things that I want to get, whether it's a book or something. I would spend so much time trying to organize it that I would forget the things to even write down. So I just brain dumped everything. Everything from things that I wanted to buy for the house or for the basement, a few habits for improving my golf game, some odd jobs around the house that I've been putting off that I want to do, starting up some things that I've stopped over the years, a few items just to add to the house and whatnot, certain things to cook or make, and then like some overall kind of just behavioral things, just like being more organized or putting a little bit more time into podcast stuff, putting a little bit more time into some creative work as well. So literally everything. Have like shooting a bow, keep it going on our clothes and toy donation pile kind of thing. So you get the idea, just anything. And then once you have all that, then you can start to break it down, right? And you can organize things like, okay, where are all the things in this list that are habits that I need to improve upon? Where are all these things that are more goal oriented, like being more organized? So then you already have like a rough goal list, and now you can go revisit those and be like, okay, what did I mean here? How do I make this actionable? How do I break it down into a daily action? What does it mean to be more organized? Get away from the generality of organization and get a little bit more specific. And then items like tasks around the house. Now I have a task list to go off of. And so this time of year, the whole point of doing this is I know I'm probably not alone in this time of year. I start thinking about last year as a whole, things that I fell short on, things that I did well, things that I want to do, or things that I've been putting off and need to do. Hopefully I'm not the only one that thinks like that this time of year. But this is a great way to break that down, to get everything on paper. As much as I think my memory is good, it's not. So having everything down on paper, being able to then break those things down into their groups, and now you have some different categories, some different sections of actionable items, task lists, item lists to buy, home improvements to make, habitual improvements, and a rough goal list, or things you might want to accomplish the first few months of the year to get off to a good start. So that's all I got for you guys today for this ThoughtLoad episode. Hope this is helpful. If anybody has done something like this or has found a better method for getting ideas, tasks, goals, habits down around the holidays, and then using that to be more organized and to have a great start into the next year, please share that with us, with me. I'm sure I could make a better method here, but appreciate all you guys. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we will catch you next time on ThoughtLoad. And as always, begin the duel, win the day.